Well, hello and welcome for the first time this season to everybody around the world, and we have for you a clash of two teams with very similar intentions. A statement win at the expense of the other would be the ideal scenario for both. A flying start is certainly required. Expectations and decibels both rising fast here. Things are heating up and we'll be getting underway very soon. We have already started here. There will be a throw-in. So, Jim, tell me this, who are you looking for in particular here?
Well, I think it's going to be hard, Peter, not to pick out the very talented Michael Elise here. We love his creativity.
Batistuta! And he looked every bit the assured keeper there.
Well, someone's doing his job properly, Peter, that's for sure.
And now a sudden chance to counter. And he was alert to it. Rijkaard. Guardiola. Oh, they could break here. Now it's Elise. Marquinhos kept aware, and it is reclaimed easily. Batistuta. Oh, well played, well sorted out. Guardiola. And Scholes. Pato. It's Pato! Oh, fine stop from the keeper.
That'll earn him a few high fives. Probably feels he could have been better protected, though.
Elise goes short. Can he finish? Sao Paulo are looking to go forward now. And no, that was never going to make it. Nicely weighted ball. Whatever he had in mind, that was not it. Anything, Jim, to pick out of these early exchanges?
Well, I think both teams probably feel it's too early for either to start taking real risks. So they're still very much in a phase of testing the waters and sizing each other up.
And he welcomes it in. Was somewhat off target and claimed it back swiftly. And it's Batistuta. Zanetti. Now it's Neymar. Lovely, now then. Real chance! Goal! Sao Paulo! Simplicity itself.
And the first thing he's going to do here, Peter, is thank his teammate for the pass it put in on a plate for him.
Après 20 minutes de jeu, le numéro 10.
Sao Paulo have their opener. It is a goal of real significance. Guardiola. And if you have just joined us, still just one goal between them. 1-0 the score. Well, that defending is unapologetically persistent. It's almost personal, and it had to be. Oh no, this does not look good. And the finish! It's in! A game of thrills, all square in the blinking of an eye.
Yeah, since going a goal down, they've dug in to produce a really fine spell, which for me deserved that equaliser.
What a delicious finish. That is immaculate. Pato! Has a look and place it forward. Guardiola. Scholes is always looking to break lines. Still very early doors, but it is a closely contested affair. That's a risky ball, you've got to say. Beckham. Belletti. Now it's Batistuta. Tries to pass it through. Well, there is a look that says it all. A piercing stare.
Yeah, he just didn't seem to get enough on the pass, Peter, did he?
Good read, needed to be. No foul, says the referee. Scholes.
They've got to be quick moving this forward.
Beckham. And it's Pirlo. He's had it taken off him. Well, that looks a decent ball. And the shot! He is desperate to get on the score sheet, but not this time.
Nantes really have stepped it up now. They could have been a bit more greedy and forced the issue.
Rijkaard. And that pass just didn't quite work. Scholes. And here's Pato. The movement is slick, the speed is slippery. The defence, though, able to hold on this time. Well, quality clearly deserted him at the crucial moment.
Well, that's down to a simple miscalculation. No more, no less.
Oh, that's a key interception. De Nielsen. He has found the way through. Great vision. Now it's Messi. And that'll be the last act of the first half. Well, the glass is either half full or half empty. Neither side yet truly to impose themselves, and it's level pegging at half-time. Sao Paulo are level pegging at half-time then, and it's a finely balanced game. 1-1 the score. Sao Paulo get the second half started. And this is Pato. Pirlo can so cleverly bypass the press. Scholes. And here's Pato. Shin to shin, bicep to bicep, and he wins out. Can he get it through? He's through here. That's been cut out, well played. A slightly better ball would have led to a very different outcome there.
Well, I think the opposition saw that pass coming a mile off, and it was...
Goes for a shot! Oh, it's come off the upright. Superb goal!
Boom! There we go. And it couldn't be much better. He was born for the glory he's just managed. The apple on top of the tree.
Right place, right time, and a fine instinctive finish.
Well, I admire players who do that because they just don't give up on anything.
Well, this is what we've been waiting for.
Look, he's the one everyone expects to put the ball in the net. That's what he's paid to do.
And it's Scholes. Pass is just off target. Scholes is sporting a guilty look after that.
His teammates are really annoyed with that, you know, and they have every right to be.
And that's aimed into the middle. Rijkaard.
Well, that might be the first time they've gone long, Peter. They've clearly been told to try something different. Well, they've stamped some authority on things, but how much more authority can be generated?
Shot, surely! Oh, no shortage of confidence there.
And that was really positive from him. He was far too good for those defenders and nearly scored a cracker.
Well, that was a period of possession which carried just about no threat at all.
Nantes really are going about things in the right fashion, Peter. It's great to see.
This is a really front-footed approach.
You know, the interest value in this game might just take off from here.
Belletti played back into the centre. That's a good ball. Shapes to shoot! Pirlo goes looking wide. Now it's Batistuta. Pinches it off him. And that's put paid to a promising move. And he was quick to react. Guardiola. And here's Pato.
Well, that was well positioned and well pinched. They can't hurt with their backs to goal.
Oh, important interception. And it's Neymar. Oh, perfectly measured that. Guardiola. Rijkaard. Oh, we expected better, and so did he. Just about up to 75 minutes. Scholes. Rijkaard running with the ball.
Nantes really are showing all the necessary urgency, but it's potency they need.
Nielsen. Nice bit of skill, and he's away. He's picked his way through. Well, it didn't look good for a while, but that was brave defending, and they got away with it.
You know, it was an intervention that had to be made. Serious trouble lay in store.
And this is Messi, and he's onside. Oh, he's been flattened there. That is great defending, so alert. There's a beautiful simplicity about this contest. Willing running on one side, dogged defence on the other. And it's Scholes. And this is Pato. It's a pretty loose pass. And here's Elise. Scholes. There were better options before the ball was lost. Easy to save from up here, I know. Oh, played right into his path. And the shot! Oh, he gave that an almighty thump.
Well, we always have to give a reason for it, Peter, but did he hit that too well?
Changement. Le numéro 14. Le numéro
We have
21.
got changes here,
Le
from both
numéro
sides
7.
in fact.
Scholes. À leur place, le numéro 4.
Yamal.
Hazard. Le
Not
numéro
much time
10.
now for anything
Messi.
fresh to happen, I
Le
think.
numéro 23.
Neymar has an approach to the game which is pretty much shoot on sight. Yamal. Oh, well measured.
This usually is the time teams go into conservation mode.
Une minute.
That has not gone well. And that's that. Sao Paulo can celebrate now. They have exactly what they craved. Which is somewhat what we've witnessed. Well, hello and welcome for the first time this season to everybody around the world, and we have for you a clash of two teams with very similar intentions. A statement win at the expense of the other would be the ideal scenario for both. A flying start is certainly required. And the mood is boisterous. It is a perfect ambience for the central characters who are ready now to perform. Well, if you did just miss it, we are up and running. He's had a shot! Jim, which player is best equipped for this game?
Well, Peter, Aurelien Tchouameni is someone I see as being a real tour de force in that midfield. He's a tireless worker. I've heard so many people say he's just a nightmare to try and get away from. A real destroyer whose abilities on the counter-press are very potent.
I wonder whether that has anything to do with you being a defender once upon a time, Jim. Tries to play it through. Oh, it's Batistuta. Oh, no joy this time. Schneider. And it's Beckham. Now, can they get him away? He's played it long. That's a shade optimistic. And they're not going to make any further progress now. Oh, it's Batistuta. He's through here. Oh, well played, well sorted out. And he can clear it away. And here's Batistuta.
Yeah, that works for me. The denial of movement, blunt and brusque.
Anything, Jim, to pick out of these early exchanges?
Well, I think both teams probably feel it's too early for either to start taking real risks. So they're still very much in a phase.
Oh, he's been caught napping. Vieira. Nicely spread. Now it's Messi. And that's been intercepted.
That's great positioning. So good from him.
And it's Batistuta. Marquinhos. Oh, good spread. Threads one in. Shot a goal! And he thumps it clear. And here's Batistuta. And this is Messi. Well, he's seen that early. Used a certain sixth sense. Still goalless at the moment. That's good running with the ball. And here's Batistuta. And Batistuta! They want to be quick to recover this. Oh, that was no routine save.
Well, you get a sense, Peter, that he could almost get to anything today. Size really matters, and it's time to make it matter now.
Batistuta! That was probably asking just too much.
Oh, he's usually such a good finisher.
Corner number 2 then. Oh, what a climb! Firm header just off target.
And he did so well to get himself there. What a good effort.
A poorly directed kick from the keeper. He's given it away. It's a pretty loose pass. Santos finding their passes. He's had a shot! He's got away with one there.
Well, talking about creating a problem for yourself, OK, credit to good pressing, but that was entirely avoidable.
Belletti knocks it into space. Batistuta! Decent enough try. And here's Batistuta. Brilliantly cut out. Can he get on the end of this? Oh, shooting chance! Oh, it's hit the post.
That's just playing it safe and simple.
And it's been given away. He is through here. And this is Batistuta. And the shot! And again! Goal! Santos! And Santos take the lead. He'll take that. Perhaps not the prettiest, but they all count.
Listen, he would have been advised to do that as a kid, and it's obviously etched in his mind now.
Santos have fired themselves in front.
Well, I'd remind those players, Peter, that concentration will be key for a while now, as you don't want to hand the momentum straight back to your opposition.
Messi.
Sao Paulo certainly could do with a positive spell for the remainder of this half, just to set the tone for what's to come.
Nice bit of skill, and he's away. And it's Batistuta. Ferdinand, always a very imposing presence at the back.
Santos couldn't really be more watertight in midfield. Not a trickle is getting through.
5 minutes till the break. He's shifting through the gears here. Batistuta. Schneider. Not the most accurate pass. Well seen, saw that coming.
He read that really well and stopped it.
And the pass is intercepted. Now it's Neymar. Messi. Great vision. That's a nicely shaped ball. Marquinhos gets over and intercepts. Sao Paulo looking to pass their way through. Now it's Luis Suarez. And that'll be the final action of the first half. Well, there were plenty of talking points in that first half, but just the one goal. It's still anybody's game here.
Well, for me, Peter, things have never really got going, but at least this will be a good time to reflect and regroup. I can see a few changes coming, because whatever they've been doing, it just hasn't gelled.
Well, it has been confrontational, combative, competitive, everything you'd expect from Derby Day. And that's the start of another 45 minutes.
It's not easy being down in situations like this. I know it's an overused term, but you really have to play with courage. Be brave, and let's see where it gets you. You might just get lucky because of it.
And the finish!
He has saved the goalkeeper's blushes there. What great defending.
Pirlo can see things others simply cannot. Messi, great chance! Oh, he's got that all wrong, and it's a penalty. And that is a huge moment in the context of the game. So, this to restore parity. Not much more than a formality.
Yeah, the keeper was trying to make him think that he was going to dive one way here. Could have just held a little longer.
Sao Paulo grabbed the equaliser, and we're all square.
Well, I'd happily watch this every week, Peter. This is exactly what you want from a big game.
Pirlo. Schneider. Now it's Neymar. Spread neatly. Up he goes! Oh, surely that deserved a better outcome.
Yeah, it's very well timed. A delivery like that with the right amount of pace and whip can be a nightmare to defend against.
Oh, that's a key interception. Now, he's got space here. Suarez is in a really good position out wide. played. That has snuffed out the danger. And here's Suarez. Sao Paulo needed that. They really needed it.
Oh, that's brilliantly defended, though. It looked destined for a goal.
And here's Suarez. Messi picks it up out wide. Messi's cross. Easy enough for the goalkeeper. And here's Batistuta. That has been slung wide. Great ball, and he's in here. Can he finish? And it's come back out to him. And that is certainly not what he had in mind.
Santos really are good at what they're doing. They'll gladly take any opportunity to launch that counter.
Substituição no time do Santos.
So, time for changes on both sides, actually.
Camisa 10. Deixando o campo para a entrada de.
She changes him with that pass.
Camisa 80.
Might want to be careful there.
Well, that looks a foul. Yep, referee's given it. He knew what was coming. That's a yellow card. That's a good ball. Well, what about it? Sao Paulo have come back from the very brink. It's a promising position. It's out of play, and it is a goal kick. Pirlo is always scanning the pitch for targets. Distributed tidily. And he cuts out the supply. Well, that has not gone well. Now it's Luis Suarez. Now it's Batistuta. Shot could be... And he shoots! Goal! Santos! And they get themselves in front! The movement so precise, the finish sumptuous.
Yeah, when you're hit on the counter-attack like that, it's like walking into a sucker punch, and they're dazed.
And it didn't take him long. Just sitting on the bench and waiting moments ago, already he has scored.
I think the manager's claiming an assist here.
Santos get themselves into the lead. And the ball's gone astray.
Sao Paulo really might just end up kicking themselves after that. That could well have been it.
Pirlo is strong enough. Oh, it's come loose. Oh, super. Can he finish? Oh, the ball's run loose here. Should have equalised.
Haaland really wanted that, didn't he? Probably a little too much, to be honest.
Substituição no time do Santos.
Santos have turned to their bench, and we're going to have a substitution. He rises! That's another chance!
Thiago Silva.
Belletti. Tries to pass it through. Now, can they get it back? Sao Paulo are looking desperate here, short on time and options.
Yeah, they're really playing in hope at this point, but hope is something you can always cling to.
And into the grateful arms of the keeper. And that's the end of that. It all started well enough.
Santos nearly finished it off there, but now it's a case of waiting for the whistle.
And here's Batistuta, picked out brilliant. Goes for a shot! Oh, he's managed to get it all wrong.
Well, that comes down as wasteful again. The pass broke the line, and the finish, I think, broke a few hearts.
Well-timed, excellent interception. And it's Marquinhos. Passing is crisp and sharp. Pullet given the lift of his goal. Just seeing the board now, it's going to be 5 extra minutes. Ferdinand cuts it out. Bumps him off it and wins back the ball. Oh, that's a fine interception. Not much subtlety about that challenge. Now it's Haaland. Owen. Oh, that's a very decent ball now. Oh, that's horribly mistimed, and it's given penalty. And that is a huge moment in the context of the game. So this to pull level. And he scores! Back in business! A time for a cool head, and that is precisely what he showed.
Yeah, as decisive as it comes. Spot chosen, spot hit.
All square again into the dying minutes.
It just goes to show you what determination can achieve. OK, there isn't much time left, but if we have to find a winner now, there's no question who I'll be backing.
The ball has bounced loose now. And the referee brings it to a close. So it does end all square. Inspiration, perspiration, both on show in equal measure. Just not enough on either side to find a winner. Thoughts on what we've just seen?
Well, that really did fly by. It's one of these games where everything progresses at 100 miles per hour, and at the end of it, this is what you can sometimes get. There may have been no winner, but still a tremendous watch.
Well, it is a nervous time, but these are positive nerves. The prospects are so great, the potential, be it financial or reputational, is huge, because success in this competition brings so much. And the supporters are here to take it in for themselves and to drive the team on. Truly, this is crunch time. Well, the pre-match build-up has been fantastic. Now, the game itself. And already we're underway here. That is a jarring tackle, but apparently nothing wrong with it. Pirlo wins the duel this time. Messi could try cutting inside here. Plays a sharp little ball here. Not the most accurate pass. Well, that is not the best ball, and he offers an apologetic look.
Well, the pass wasn't good enough, and he knows it.
Roberto Carlos. Well, now here's a good battle, bicep to bicep. Now it's Batistuta. Messi. Chance, surely! Oh, the ball's run loose here. Well, here's your hero, goal scorer, match winner, saviour, all in one. Lionel Messi is indeed one of a kind, and history shows that he shapes to shoot! Well, the finish certainly didn't match the build-up.
That's really well played. It's just the type of run you need. Off the shoulder of the last defender, stay onside.
That's an excellent interception. And now a sudden chance to counter. Chiellini going full tilt down the left.
He looked rushed. He should have waited for some movement.
Schneider. Sao Paulo are still to register a shot on target. As a matter of fact, a shot of any type. Marquinhos gets across to intercept that. Well played, that has snuffed out the danger. Pelé plays the game a step ahead of almost anyone. Well, they've got it again.
Just as I thought, Peter, it looks like this is a side that's setting themselves up for a counter-attack.
Yeah, stand by for the early ball, the big one over the top.
Yeah, and those that are up...
Batistuta! Good run, lovely take, but that is where it stopped.
That's good running. It makes life so much easier when you have people who are willing to go beyond the defence like that.
Well, that pass isn't the best. Tries to pass it through. Vieira. Batistuta. Roberto Carlos. Probing pass. Somewhat off target.
That will annoy the manager. They're making themselves too predictable here.
Cafu puts his foot on the gas. Whistle's gone, that's foul. For a moment you felt that was going somewhere, but they'll have to go again. Now it's Roberto Carlos. And this is Adriano. It's Adriano! It's run loose. Who's going to get there? Oh, he's been caught napping. And the assistant referee has his flag raised for offside. Cafu is looking to influence the game from out wide. Pirlo. Neymar. And it's Neymar. Zanetti. He is through here. Well, a goal here just before half-time could mean a great deal. And here's Batistuta. And they're quick to get it back. Well, that looks a decent ball. Roberto Carlos. Lovely pass, but can he get there? And there's the shot! Oh, he did the hard part right, but fluffed the finish.
Cafu has every reason to be disappointed after being played in so well. The gaffer won't let him forget that.
Marquez. Cafu. Vasco da Gama looking to pass their way through. He's got a... Can he finish? Goal!
Well, players of his stature just live for moments like that. Another really important contribution as we near half-time, and it can make such an impact on each mindset.
And that really is so impressive.
Oh, that's wonderful to see. The run was explosive, the finish exquisite.
So we have the first goal.
Listen, when it comes to goals, Peter, in this team, he's always the #1 contender, and he's done it again.
Some resolute defending there. And no, that was never going to make it. Pelé. Marquez. And there's the end of the first half. There's been no shortage of industry or intent thus far. A little inspiration and inventiveness, perhaps the only things lacking.
Well, for me, Peter, things have never really got going, but at least this will be a good time to reflect and regroup. I can see a few changes coming, because whatever they've been doing, it just hasn't gelled.
And the second half gets underway.
Well, I think starting this half in a strong manner is essential, Peter, if you're chasing the game, which they are. You know, go with intent and purpose. Let your opponents know you're not just going to quietly bow down.
Now, can they get him away? Real chance! Adriano! Oh, just look at it! That is a gem! An absolute gem! And look what it means to them. This is a position of genuine strength now. One sweeping move, executed with deadly efficiency.
Just when they thought they may be in at one end, they end up shipping a goal at the other, and it's all due to wonderful counter-attacking.
Pelé! Now, who's going to be first to this? Schneider. No, again, there's no way through. It's ended up in no man's land. And this is Messi. Adriano. They're back in possession and ready to go again.
Look, they've had their chance to regroup and rethink. Now they've got to stir a revival.
Vasco da Gama appear to be happy to let their front players stay up front all the time.
Well, it's signalling to the opposition that they're setting themselves up for the counter-attack. It's plain and simple.
And this is Neymar. Aims beyond the defence. Shot a goal! Oh, the ball's come loose here. Oh, he's managed to get it all wrong.
He did well there, held his run enough to ensure he didn't stray offside.
Messi plays it short. Turns and goes back. And it's Pirlo. Passing nice and neat. Vasco da Gama are looking to go forward now. Well, that's a booking, always looked it. And no, that is pretty much the end of that. Neymar. Zanetti.
Might want to be careful there.
Well, he's not happy with that challenge, but the referee has let it go. That's a throw. Ah, good steal, he just read it. And he's managed to get free. Ah, that's a fine interception. Has a look and plays it forward. Now it's Batistuta. Nicely weighted ball.
Well, that was nice, but not quite the end product required.
Oh, it's very good running that. You're always going to have chances with that kind of movement. The taker has to look for options because an aerial supply does...
Oh, what a climb! He will be livid with himself.
Yeah, it wasn't the worst decision in the world to go for the shot, even if he was being closely marshalled.
Substituição no time do São Paulo.
Sao Paulo can now introduce the first of their substitutes.
23, camisa 14, Neymar. Deixando o campo para
Muscular approach does pay off here.
Camisa 18.
Now it's Rooney. Well seen. Saw that coming.
Camisa 8. Camisa 21.
Has not gone well.
Camisa
Laid out to the
7.
left flank. That pass has been well intercepted.
Well, yet another interception and a show of anticipation to be commended. Look, they're prepared to be quite physical to contain any danger that might come their way.
Adriano. And that's gone loose. Now it's Pelé.
Yeah, they were looking for a counter-attack.
And that has left him in a heap. Oh, he's taken out. That'll be a foul. And he is going into that little black book. Well, this is worrying. He is not the sort of player who tends to stay down.
Well, what goes through a player's head at times like that is a mystery to me.
And the pass is intercepted. And it's De Bruyne. Marquez. And this is Roberto Carlos. Sao Paulo can breathe again, just.
Well, I thought they got off lightly there. The odds were stacked against them.
He's in a great position here.
Whatever happens, that's the kind of movement which raises hope.
Just eases him off the ball. Cafu.
Sao Paulo really have been second best here, second to every ball, and they can't have any complaints about where they are now. The good thing is they haven't given up, but it's not looking favourable.
Nothing wrong with that tackle. Ball won cleanly. Excellent challenge there, uncompromising. Great ball if he can get there. And that's an errant pass. Pirlo. Conte. De Bruyne. Thinks about the shot. Cafu. De Bruyne with a definite foul there.
Substituição. Foram
Pass has gone astray.
4 minutos de acréscimo.
Marquinhos. Belletti. It's a pretty loose pass. And he's picked out the run. He's free, he has got space. Takes a shot! Euphoria, utopia, and they are cavorting. And the lead is extended still further.
Yeah, a fantastic run and a fantastic pass to play him in. Both needed to be timed.
He's going for goal! Oh, he's been caught on it here. And another try. The whistle has gone, and it is all over. Sao Paulo cannot spin this any other way. They came up against opponents who were thrilling, at times unplayable, who simply brushed them off. How would you sum up what we've witnessed, Jim?
Well, there was a distinct lack of clarity or commitment in everything the players were trying to do. Looking pretty lethargic, and they were...
Well, here comes a crunch game. So much depends on this. Expectation and nerve. It is indeed a heady mix. Just listen to that noise. This place is definitely up for it. Let's hope we get a contest worthy of the setting. There's the whistle.
Peter, we're about to see how good Lilian Thuram is. Besides being physically imposing and quick, he's very intelligent and usually that crucial split second ahead of everybody.
And a chance! Goal! Lazio! And that's got him off to a flyer!
The perfect show of intent, great purpose, great industry. and great confidence.
The lightness of step, the sharpness of movement, the certainty of finish.
Well, from the moment he got involved, he looked as if he'd go all the way. Terrific.
So, a breakthrough already.
And here's Nunez. Neymar. And here's Nunez.
Nunez really was well marshalled there because he was denied.
Pato! It's in! 2-0 and in next to no time. No space, no problem. You just cannot stop him.
Such a well-worked finish. It looked like he was going to be shut down, but he thrives in situations like that.
Takes a shot! It's loose now and they want to get it back. Fernando Torres. Ambitious ball here. Chips it through. Nunez.
He's shifting through the gears here.
Pirlo. Now it's Pato. And he's been shifted off it. There's a beautiful simplicity about this contest. Willing running on one side, dogged defence on the other.
It could be in here.
It's a pretty loose pass. Goes for the shot! And that is certainly not what he had in mind.
Well, there's always that risk, Peter, when a team commits too many numbers forward. You can't help but leave some gaps at the back.
Two down already, a nightmare start. And this is Torres.
Oh, good take and a good...
And Messi! Oh, surely that deserved better.
Oh, it's very good running, that. You're always going to have chances with that kind of movement.
He has found the way through.
Well, they're looking at the referee, but he's waved play on.
Neymar concedes a free kick for that. And he is going into that little black book.
Well, sometimes a loose foul can trigger a completely different spell of play, and it makes even less sense.
Belletti.
Sao Paulo really can't go chasing this game too soon. Any rash decisions now could see them lose it.
Pass is just off target. Well, quality clearly deserted him at the crucial moment.
Well, that's down to a simple miscalculation. No more, no less.
Goes for a shot! Oh, it's gone in! And a trademark move ends with the inevitable classy finish.
Just when they thought they may be in at one end, they end up shipping a goal at the other, and it's all due to wonderful counter-attacking. They hardly had time to even react, and there's only one word to describe that: clinical.
Sao Paulo get themselves back into contention.
Well, what a difference a goal makes. Now all of a sudden it seems the belief is back.
That's been slipped through. And that pass is somewhat less than ideal.
Sao Paulo clearly should have gone for the easier pass. Now they'll have to quickly regroup.
This looks promising. Neymar. What a throw in. Very nearly half an hour gone here. Lovely pass, but can he get there? Bayer gets his hands on it, and the danger is averted. Belletti. And it's Sneijder.
That's positional gold, the utilisation of space.
Piqué deals with that comfortably. Neymar. Tries to pass it through. Now it's Pato. Oh, that's fabulous. And that's a good ball. And the shot! Now, who's going to be first to this? Not the best distribution from the keeper. I think that's offside. Yes, it is.
Well, that was well positioned and well pinched. They can't hurt with their backs to goal.
Now it's Pato. Messi in acres of space out wide. That's been cut out, well played. Oh, what has happened? Batistuta! Big relief, it just needed better contact.
Well, it didn't quite come off this time, Peter, but that's a warning to the opposition. This team know how to counter, and they'll be looking to do it every chance they get.
He's had it nicked away. Nicely shaped ball. It's a goal kick. Schneider. Oh, Red, nice interception. That's a cute ball. Nicely worked. Beckham. Neymar. And it's Guardiola. Now it's Messi. Can he get on the end of this? Gets a good foot in there. Thinks one through. Nice control. He's got away. Pato's delivery. Oh, he's going to be pulled back for that one. Well, that's a booking. Always looked it. Probably be looking to play it square from here. Schneider. It's a sharp pass. And that'll be the final action of the first half. Well, the scoreline at half-time, a fair reflection of things overall, you'd have to say that. There was certainly no lack of effort or endeavour in the first half. Neither side holding back here. It has been quite a half, this.
Well, I think the message from the manager at half-time will be pretty simple, Peter. He's going to want them to play at a higher tempo, press more, higher up the pitch, pass quicker, and entice the opposition out of position. He knows how crucial the next goal will be.
And we're off again.
Well, I think starting this half in a strong manner is essential, Peter, if you're chasing the game, which they are. You know, go with intent.
And Messi! It's loose, and there's a race for the ball. Neymar. Beckham. Messi. Now that looks a decent ball. He is through here. Played into... He's got through. Oh, crossbar! Smashing delivery, just didn't do enough with it.
Yeah, it's very well timed. A delivery like that with the right amount of pace and whip can be a nightmare to defend against.
Marquinhos wins the duel this time. Now it's Batistuta. Aims beyond the defence. Batistuta shapes to shoot! An attempt which, in hindsight, was probably just beyond him.
Yeah, it didn't come off, but still very good quick thinking on his part.
Now it's Batistuta. Can he get onto this? And he's managed to get free. Oh, well cut out, no margin for error there at all. Cleared without complication.
Well, that's good defending. He squeezed the play and he gave him no chance to get on the turn.
Batistuta. Decent chance! Loose ball now, and there's a chase on to retrieve it. Neymar. Shot a goal! Oh, just lacked a decent finish.
Yeah, I think that miss is going to give him nightmares for a while.
Darwin. That's really well manoeuvred. Almost an hour gone. That is good pressure, just hounded him off it. Lazio needed that. They really needed it.
You know, it was an intervention that had to be made. Serious trouble lay in store.
That's an excellent interception. Now it's Messi. Belletti. Passing is crisp and sharp.
Well, it's a move of great promise, but will it really prove productive?
Substituição no time do São Paulo.
We have got changes here, from both sides in fact.
Camisa 23. Camisa 14.
And into the grateful arms of the keeper.
Deixando o campo para a entrada
Pirlo.
dele. Camisa 18.
And it's De Bruyne.
Camisa
Now it's
17.
Owen.
Camisa
Nice
8.
interception, well timed.
Camisa 21.
Well, that's certainly more like it. They can't let the intensity drop now, Peter.
There is an irresistible, irrepressible look about them here.
Well, the question now is whether they can sustain it.
That has been cut short. Pirlo. And the shot! Oh, he did the hard part right, but fluffed the finish.
That's really well played. It's just the type of run you need. Off the shoulder of the last defender, stay onside.
Owen. Thuram proves too strong, too smart. Messi going face-to-face with his great rival. Oh, easy pickings there. And this is Pato. Oh, lovely bit of skill. Kante did well to emerge with the ball. That's a contest to keep an eye on. Haaland. Threads one in. Zanetti is wide and looking to get onto this. Now it's Messi. Tries to play it through. And that has not gone well. Conte. Kante goes sliding in. And this is Pato. Spread out to the left. Neymar.
I think the message here is quite clear, Peter. They want another one and will seemingly keep going until they get it.
Just about within shooting range. And the goalkeeper watches it past.
Yeah, he's disappointed with himself, but at least his boss is applauding the effort he made.
Nicely weighted ball. Cruyff. Just 5 minutes remaining now. And it's been played through. He's free, he has got space. And it's claimed by the keeper.
This usually is the time teams go into conservation mode.
Now it's Haaland. Now it's De Bruyne. Cruyff. Belletti. Not the most accurate pass.
Foram indicados 2 minutos de acréscimo.
Well timed, excellent interception. Deep into stoppage time. Now it's Messi. Oh, he's done very well to take that back. De Bruyne. And that will be the final act. One of those games that many would have felt no one deserved to lose, but sentiment counts for nothing here, and at the margins, it was decided. So what do you take away from it all, Jim?
Sao Paulo lost their way after falling behind early. Their concentration was weakened and their character, and that's cause for address.
My thanks to Jim. We both wish you a very good evening.